gracious me!
What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome to the 91 rated team of the season, Tots Visca player review. So this guy again has been heavily requested. I did the Onyekuru player review, and I was very impressed with him. This is, I mean, from the same team of the season set, but on the opposite side. I am probably going to play him as a left wing though, because he's right-footed. First time shots are very effective. It just makes more sense to play it into his stronger foot as opposed to playing it into his weaker foot. Now his in-game stats are very, very impressive. Bear in mind this is a 60,000 coin team of the season card. You may have packed it in the guaranteed and you didn't put it into La Liga, or you may get it tomorrow in the red player picks. You'd be unlucky, to be fair, I think, if you got this in the red player picks. Although it depends what rank you finished, of course. I mean, if you finished in the silvers anyway, then you got this, then it wouldn't be that bad. But very good acceleration and sprint speed across the board for shooting is decent. 91 attack position is very good. 91 finishing is good. 90 shot power is good. I think that was something that the Onyekuru card actually lacked, was the shot power, if my memory serves. It's been a couple of days since I've done that now, but not too bad on the old long shots and volleys. I mean, volleys could be better. We will improve the shooting with the chem style that I choose. The crossing is 99, and that is something I will be testing out, because we do have Gareth Bale on the opposite side, and if you don't watch The Road to Glory, then you won't know that Gareth Bale is the be-all and end-all in terms of my play, because he's a monster, absolute monster. But what I'm going to do here is apply the chem style, and it's pretty obvious what chem style is going to go down. It's a winger. The physicals were too far gone to improve. So what if he has 88 jumping, and so what if he has 70 something strength? It's still trash for strength, and the jumping's irrelevant because A, he's 5'8", and B, he has 55 heading. So pointless trying to improve that. There's no point trying to improve the defensive stats. You don't need to improve acceleration and sprint speed, and we've hit the other three. So in my opinion, the Maestro chem style realistically is the only one worth going for. There's no point boosting the acceleration to 99. It's not going to make a difference, in my opinion. But he now has 97 long shots and 99 shot power, with 96 attack positioning and 89 volleys. Much, much better. Should get better results in front of goal. You've got perfect short passing with 96 vision. Now you have 85 free kicks. Not that that's going to make that much of a difference, because I tend to play them short anyway. And of course he has 91 long passing, just in case he needs to rake a ball. But I'm guessing, well, maybe not, but crossing 99, but then long passing being 91. Maybe sometimes long passing would determine a cross to a degree, because if you're using the same button to cross as you are a long pass, because you will do, right, then when does the game determine, oh, this is a cross, and when does it determine, oh, this is a long pass? So, you know, as high as we can get the long pass, that might actually help his accuracy for crossing. Into the 90s for reactions, 95 for ball control, 99 for dribbling, and that will do it. But I mean, that is a very impressive card on paper. Turns him into a 96 rated right wing, which for 60,000 coins, if you're happy to have the very obscure nation and the off league, I guess, the minor league, then you'd be alright, wouldn't you? I mean, if you bring him on as a super sub, I've been looking for some super subs, and Onyekuru is one that I'm tempted to bring in for the weekend. This could be another one that I'd be very tempted to bring in for the weekend as well, although realistically I only really want one of that kind of player. But I'm not going to compare them directly, well, I'm going to try not to anyway, but my main focus here is to see which one is better, Visca or Onyekuru, and I want to basically whichever one is the better one, and whichever one I feel is the better one, I will probably put into my Road to Glory. I'm going to try not to make too many direct comparisons, but ultimately I just want to find out who's better, so you will probably hear it here or there. 4-2-3-1, Rijkaard, Ceballos, CDMs, Cazorla will be my cam, Rivaldo is the striker, and I think Visca is going to play left side, Bale will be on the right. It's like that for chemistry purposes, but without any further ado, let's get into the game. Ball into Visca, and chance to link those La Croquetas together maybe. Going around the outside of the wall. Back inside. La Croqueta, poised to shoot. Not a bad effort, blocked, and it goes out for a corner. But maybe I overdid it a bit there, I don't know. Chance for him to put a ball into the box with his weak foot here. He's got 99 crossing, of course. Not a bad effort, but definitely could have been better. Van Dijk takes the ball off my opponent there. Rijkaard lifts that over for Visca. He doesn't have much in the way of height. Ball comes to Rivaldo, who smashes it into the goalkeeper. It's going to be yet another corner. And another chance for Visca to do his stuff here. Scoop. Ball into the box. It's a little bit wayward. What a save from the goalkeeper. Santi Cazorla with an effort back stick. Another chance for Visca. This time to put a cross in with his right foot. It's a great ball. Little bit too close to the keeper. Santi Cazorla puts a ball into the box. This comes back out to Visca. Couldn't win the header. Easy save for Alisson. Throws it straight out to Visca. Chance to maybe get some pace on the go here, actually. Here he goes. Using that pace down that left-hand side. La Croqueta, he's through here. Can he scoop it? And goes for goal. And it's not a bad effort. It's straight down the throat of the goalkeeper. But he got all the way down that left by himself. Cut inside. Nice flick up. Maybe could have done better with it. Another ball into the box from him there. Gareth Bale nods it. Well, that's very unfortunate as far as my opponent is concerned. Here's Ceballos. Cazorla spots the run of Visca. Absolutely fantastic to stay onside as well. And he drills that towards goal. It's an easy save for the keeper. Second bite of the cherry blocked. And unfortunately for Visca, unable to put that in the back of the net. Third time of asking, just over the bar. And that will be a corner. Here's Cazorla. Launches Visca up and over the top. And he's onside as well. Visca's touch was awful. And the shot was not great. The touch just before he got inside the penalty area was absolutely dreadful. He's going to get a second bite at the cherry here maybe. Goes for goal and it's over the bar. He's so temperamental in front of goal. I'm not really sure why. Rivaldo into Bale. Through to Rivaldo. Through to Gareth Bale. What a fantastic bit of football. Dinks it into Visca, who puts it in the back of the net. Finally. It's been so long. Visca has been trying all game because his positioning is fantastic and he gets into these danger zones and he's had so many chances. You've probably seen a lot of them yourself. He's had so many chances to put the ball in the back of the net. Either the goalkeeper's had a worldie and he's managed to save it, or he's just missed the target. He's very temperamental in front of goal. Maybe it's a composure thing, but I doubt it. I've been very, very impressed with him so far, but in front of goal, it's a bit hit or miss. This is Rivaldo. He's going to send Visca on a run. He's in again here, touches it inside. Little dink over the keeper. That's a fantastic finish from Visca. Defence is very, very high. And the ball over the top was fantastic. His pace is unbelievable. And it's a great finish. I mean, he just got away from him, to be fair, so he's lucky that he managed to recover. But a great goal that time and a great finish. Bale over the top from Rivaldo. Cuts back on it, Gareth Bale. Flicks it, and again around the outside. Gareth Bale doing bits and pieces here, up and over the top. I tried to lob it. Visca's there for the rebound, and he's onside. I actually tried to lob the goalkeeper with Gareth Bale. With 3-0 up, my opponent is not having the best of times, but Visca has just got himself a hat-trick in a game where I was criticising his finishing, would you believe. But my opponent, no disrespect to him, is not the best at defending. He can't seem to get out of his own half either. How he's still there, I'll never know. And Visca, that was an auto jump. I didn't tell him to do that. So that's just the card itself reacting to the situation. And we are 4-0 up and a hat-trick for Visca on the day. Pogba up again over the top here. What a ball that is. Paul Pogba demonstrating his range of passing. Visca takes it in. Little dink into Santi Cazorla, who hits it in the green on the wrong side. But he is 5-star weak foot, so I'm not quite sure why he didn't get a better connection considering he hit it in the green. But that is game, set and match. Visca picking up the match ball, and rightfully so. I mean, but look at the efforts that he's had there. 14 attempts at goal. Granted, a lot of them have been sort of flick-ups from the, I would say, the edge of the area, maybe a bit further, maybe 25 yards or so, but still, he's not even hitting the target with those. and he has 89 volleys now that he has the chem style, 97 long shots, and 99 shot power, and they're all flying over the bar. I was a little bit disappointed with his finishing, but everything else about his game is very impressive. So you've seen the footage from that game, but I have played some more since, and it sort of carried on being the same until around the 4th game, and then things started to change slightly. So what I mean by that is his ball control has been brilliant throughout. I don't really have any complaints with that. He's very quick. I can't remember what FIFA it was. It might have been 16, where over-the-top through balls were the meta, and that was just unstoppable. Well, if you know, or if you didn't know rather, you can actually send your players on runs. So if you tap LB or L1, whatever controller you use, you will send the player that the guy in possession is looking at, basically, on a run. So I was having the ball with Rijkaard, looking at Visca, tapping LB, and then having him make a run. And what happens is he just runs and runs and runs until he's so far offside he decides to stop and come back. But if you play the ball up and over the top just before he hits the back 4, he will more than likely be through on goal. And if you time and weight the ball perfectly, you will have enough time to bring it down, have a little look up to see what you want to do with it, and then either take the keeper on, shoot past the keeper, lob the keeper, whatever you want to do, you've got time. And time again, Visca was getting in behind and doing that, especially against people who are playing a high line. If your opponent is playing drop back, obviously you can't do that, but the people I've been playing have been playing a relatively high line. Not sure why, but they have been, and I've been lucky because Visca's pace is ridiculous. The issue is that once he gets there, he is very inconsistent, and it doesn't seem to matter what the goalkeeper is in goal. I think the keeper that I played in the first game, if memory serves, I am actually going off the editing here, I think it's the Fulham goalkeeper, which obviously I think he's only like 80 rated or something, but he still made a lot of saves against Visca's shots because they didn't really have that much conviction. Whether it's because, to be honest, I can't even tell you why. Maybe composure is the only thing that I can think of, but it's still 86, it's still decent, so I can't really blame that. I have no idea why his shots weren't that effective. Toward the 4th or 5th game, I started getting more goals, started getting more success in front of goal, but it was still temperamental. So my only complaint with this card, believe it or not, is his finishing, which is 91 and doesn't make any sense at all. I just couldn't seem to score as many goals as I thought I would do, considering he has that many opportunities when he goes over the top. But that being said, his ball control's brilliant, his skills are fantastic, weak foot's good. The work rates are brilliant because he doesn't really feel the need to drop back into the midfield like, for instance, Onyekuru does because he's got high. So I like that about Visca. He's just a really good, rapid, nippy little player. And if you like that sort of thing and you're not necessarily looking for back post meta all the time, then you've got yourself a really nice option here. And I now have a dilemma on my hands, which player to get, Visca or Onyekuru, because they've both got their merits and they've both got somewhat of a downfall. But I think it depends on who I get in rewards, really, if I get any of them. We'll have to wait and see on that score. But if you have enjoyed this review, then do me a favour and smack that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.